Most men write it off as inevitable. I'm 38 or I'm 45 and it's just what happens. But here's what I found. It's not the years, it's the habits that you get into on a daily basis. 3 specific patterns that make you look and feel years older than you should. The problem, they compound invisibly. The opportunity, you can reverse them faster than you think. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly which habits are aging you prematurely and the strategic changes that restore your energy, sharpen your appearance, and give you back your edge. No theory, just what actually works. So let's jump into it. So the 3 habits that age men fast after 30. Right, so here's what we're going to go through just to give you guys a quick overview. So habit 1, poor sleep and revenge bedtime procrastination. Right, habit 2, overconsumption of processed convenience food. Number 3, frequent alcohol and weekend binge drinking. Number 4, obviously the hidden side effects of all of these habits together. And number 5, how to reverse the damage. So you guys can go away feeling better and looking better as well. So skimping on sleep or staying up late to get some personal time drains testosterone and accelerates aging. Right? You guys got to realize sleep is so important. And most men lose about 1 to 2% of testosterone per year after 30. So bad sleep will just speed that process up, and no one wants to speed that process up. And growth hormones, which repair skin and muscle, is mostly released during sleep. So sleep is honestly the best therapy for you guys. And then chronic sleep loss raises cortisol, which breaks down collagen and causes wrinkles and belly fat. And then even blue light from your phone after 10 p.m. can delay melatonin by 90 minutes, right? So by you being on blue light and on your phone before you go to bed, you're just gonna reduce that REM sort of sleep, that deep sleep you have at night, which is so important for aging. Right? And aim for around 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep, right? Have a dark room and use a red light filter on your phone. Honestly, I do this with every sort of device I have right now. Plus, I also got the blue light blockers, which is so awesome. And it's not just calories, it's inflammation, right? Processed foods cause glycation, where sugar molecules damage collagen, leading to saggy skin and obviously joint stiffness over time. If you guys are getting to that age where you've got a bad back, your skin's starting to sag a little bit, it's so important you stay away from processed foods, because all these little things are going to add up. You might think it's not bad to have this here, this there each day, but they will add up over the years. And then high omega-6 seed oils like chips, fast food, etc. throw off your omega-3 balance, promoting chronic inflammation. So if you guys ever had inflammation around the joints or anything like that, that's due to not having enough omega-3 fatty acids in your diet, right? So you can take supplements for this, you can take bits and pieces, right? Maybe go and see a doctor if it's really bad, but omega-3 supplements are honestly amazing. You can get them in like little capsules, which I have, right? And then hidden sodium and nitrates in deli meats stiffen arteries and raise blood pressure, making men look and feel older. And microwavable meals can contain compounds called advanced glycation and products, also known as AGEs, right? So ages. So literally named for how they age your tissue. So stay away from them, guys. And then swap out processed snacks for nuts, olive oil, and lean protein, right? They stabilize hormones and skin elasticity, which is honestly so important to looking good and just feeling good in the long run, right? And then even occasional heavy drinking accelerates aging more than daily moderation, right? So alcohol dehydrates skin and suppresses the body's antioxidant system, leading to that dull, tired looking skin. If you guys ever wake up in the morning, you look pale, you don't look too good, that is probably due to the night you've just went out. You've gone drinking, you've had a few booze here and there, and you've probably gone overboard. So stay away from alcohol if that's the case. And it reduces sleep quality also, right? Especially REM. As I mentioned earlier, REM is so important for so many things, right? The phase that repairs your brain, right? It literally helps your brain grow stronger when you have deep sleep, right? When you're in the REM stage, right? And regular alcohol intake lowers zinc and magnesium, which men need for testosterone production, right? Imagine you're a man, you don't have any testosterone. Come on. You need to make sure you're looking after your body and putting the right nutrients inside your body that it needs on a daily basis, right? And then your body prioritizes metabolizing alcohol before fat. So your metabolism slows every time you drink. So if you guys have a slow metabolism and you're drinking on a daily basis, that is probably why, right? You're in bad habits, you're eating processed foods, you're probably drinking every day, you're doing this, you're doing that, and it's all adding up. You don't realize how much is actually adding up. Right, and then have at least 3 alcohol-free days weekly and hydrate with electrolyte water if you do drink. Right, I'm not going to say completely just leave your social life on another page and do nothing else, right? You still need the social life. So go out, enjoy yourself. Maybe don't overdo it, but have a glass of wine here and there is totally fine, right? And the impact goes beyond wrinkles, right? Increasing cellular inflammation shortens telomeres, right? The caps on DNA that determine how fast cells age. So all these small things and details that you probably don't think of are going to have a big effect, right? And there's always a balance to this. As I said, you still need a social life, and poor habits can make a 35-year-old's biological age functionally closer to 45. I've got clients who've come to me, and in the last 30 days, they've all grabbed a Whoop, and their biological age has gone down by like 5 to 10 years, right? Because they've started looking after themselves, because they started getting to good habits, right? So if you guys want to give it a go, grab a Whoop, right? Because it does actually show after around 24 days your biological age, which is pretty cool, right? And then low energy, brain fog, low libido, and slower muscle recovery are early signs of accelerated aging, right? So all these small signs that you get, low energy, brain fog, stuff that's not working out for you, you're getting stressed here and there, these are going to speed up aging, right? And then scientists call this inflammaging, which I absolutely love that word, aging driven primarily by chronic and low level inflammation. And then obviously you can slow or even reverse the process within months. So you guys can reverse it, just like a few of my clients have. I went out for a run with Raj the other day, right? His biological age was 29 years old, and he's 34, right? He's 34 years old, and he's honestly doing amazing right now. It's going to go down, down, down. As he loses that stubborn belly fat, looks after his body a bit more, it's going to go down, right? So prioritize consistent sleep. This is number one. Prioritize consistent sleep. It's the cheapest anti-aging therapy that is out there, right? Sleep and recovery. Don't oversleep. Don't undersleep. Get around 8 hours a night is probably perfect for most of you guys. And then eat anti-inflammatory foods like fish, berries, olive oil, turmeric, and green tea, right? I love green tea, I love olives, I love berries. Like all these small things are going to help you in the long run, right? And limit alcohol, lift weights 3 times a week, and walk daily, right? The reason why everyone I work with, and I mention it to anyone who I work with, even now, right? Make sure you're doing something daily, even if that's 100 push-ups, or you're going out for a nice walk, you're going out for a nice cycle, taking the dog out for a walk, right? This is literally scientifically proven to reduce your age by 10 years. If you consistently do that on a daily basis, right? Getting a good 30 minutes of walking a day, right? It's going to have a huge, huge effect on you, right? In the long run. And I just want you guys to realize as well, I'm giving you all these steps, I'm giving you these action steps, but at the end of the day, if you guys want to see results for a long period of time, you need to start making it part of your daily routine and yourself, right? The reason why I've been able to keep this physique, and clients I've worked with have been able to burn 30 kg of fat and keep it off and still burn, right, is because they've made it part of their lifestyle. Right, if you guys build a lifestyle that you can sustain and enjoy going to the gym and looking after yourself, then this is where you'll see long-term results. Right, if you go up to a guy like myself or someone who's in shape and has been in shape for years, none of it, I'll tell you now, they're probably not on a diet. They're probably not, unless they're cutting or trying to bulk, they're not on a diet because it's now part of their lifestyle. They like eating healthy, they like lifting weights, they like walking daily because it makes them feel good. Delayed gratification. Right, and then add cold showers or sauna sessions. They stimulate heat shock proteins that repair cells. Honestly, if you can get 15 minutes in a sauna a day, great for recovery and obviously great for anti-aging, right? And then manage stress, right? Chronic tension is one of the biggest silent ages of men over 30, right? So managing your stress levels, so getting enough sleep, deep breathing, right? I actually covered that in the last video, so if you guys want to go and check that out, go and check that out. But stress is a big part of a lot of people's lives, especially if you work in the city or you're a business owner. Stress is just part of the game. Honestly, it's part of the game. So you need to make sure you're managing that properly, right? And now go and take action. Now you've got the steps that you need to follow. Go and take action. And if you guys want my help personally, go and check out a few testimonials on my YouTube, go on my Instagram and everything. You see some of the guys who've completely transformed and turned their life around in such a short space of time because they started implementing these habits that I've just showed you, right? So if you guys do want my help, go and click on the link in the bio here. There's a few other videos you guys can watch, or just DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to you as soon as I can if you need any help. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a lovely day. Go and get those steps in and trust the timing.